Long story short, if you miss the window, don't trip out because it's super easy. You just grab a whole bunch of freaking trays, handy dandy sprayer, some water, vermiculite bags, and you just get after it. So we're going to start with the wife's herb garden because, well, she likes her herb garden. So we'll knock that out for her real quick. And so essentially with all the herbs that we're going to be doing, it's the same process. There's nothing really different about them. We got mountain mint, lavender, sage, which we actually, on the sage, we planted some for her last year, and the bush was still alive the other day when we were out at the main garden. So I'm kind of hoping that it overwintered and will come back twice as strong this year because we actually planted it up in the perennial parts with our asparagus, rhubarb, blackberries, strawberries. So I don't have to do anything with that area, so I'm just going to let it see if it comes back on its own. Marjoram, and then the lavender we also did really good with last year. Thyme, Italian parsley, lemon balm, summer savory, tarragon, and basil. And basil is one of my favorites, especially if you let it go to seed because it'll just keep reselling itself all season long. It's awesome. Bees, butterflies, pollinators, beneficial insects, all of that really enjoys it. So once it goes to seed, we just let it go and let it drop, and then it comes back up, and then we trim the young ones. So works out pretty awesome. So we'll be starting with those. 620 basil, tarragon, and actually with Italian parsley, instead of seed starting right now, we're supposed to already be harvesting it because it's super cold hardy, but I forgot about it. So we're going to start it now, see what it does, and then if not, we'll do a fall crop. Got all the time in the world. Apparently I can't spell lavender. Cool. And the sage. Here's your Dollar Tree hack. You can get 10 of these for $1.25. I don't know how it's a hack, but we went and bought them and they're nice. It is not $4.25. It is $4.6. We erase. Oh, we can erase it. There we go. $4.625. Boom. She'll be happy to know all of her stuff got started. So we're going to try to do on some of these ones. I wonder if the dibbler would work. Take 5, everybody. Green, nice. I just don't know how well they're going to go back in. So I forgot, Miss Haley bought me this to try. So we're going to try it with the basil or whatever you want to say. You can just dump it in there. So, oh, they're escaping. I don't want to dump the whole bag in there because I don't want to try to figure out how to get them back in the package. You're supposed to be able to. Are they just falling out? Yep, that did not work. I think there's plenty of seeds in that one. Basil's done. So for the little tiny seeds, that guy's probably not going to work because it just dumped them on the table and in the dirt. I was going to do 1 seed per cell, but these are all super tiny, so we're just going to do what we can. I think there's a lot more than one in those. Tarragon. Are you going to come out of there, you little turds? Oh, now we're going to come out way more than I wanted, but that's all right. Boom. Summer savory. Man, thyme is such a tiny seed. All of these are super tiny, except for sage, lavender, Italian parsley. Oh boy. The last one didn't want to come out, and then this one just wanted to explode, so whatever. I think we got one more round in there. Thyme, lavender, go. Oh, and we are surface sowing all of these. A lot of them need light to germinate, so we're going to surface sow, and then we're going to go ahead and use my handy dandy tip of the week. Sage, I'm not messing with you. These are big enough I can handle them. Talking about lemon balm is tiny, so we're going to give it the shake. Good enough. Parsley. Well, that's not cool at all. All right, well, that looks like a problem, so we're just going to deal with that while we're here, because it'll be easy. Where are you, little turd? There you are. Boom. So I can't tell if that's mold or not, but when in doubt, sprinkle cinnamon on it. That'll take care of that. Cinnamon's a natural antifungal, so I use it a lot for different applications. If these show signs of dampening off or anything, we might bump up to hydrogen peroxide or even vinegar. These ones are also super tiny. Good job, oregano. Get up. Oh my goodness. We definitely ain't going 1 seed per cell with that. Just saying. Mountain mint. Well, that's it for mountain mint because I can't really tell if I even got any of those sowed. They're so tiny. And then last but not least for the herb garden, marjoram. Oh boy. I ain't going to be able to tell how those germ just because of how many I have to put in there. All right, so specialty tip, nothing fancy. Same thing I do with everything. Vermiculite. Put a light coat over the top of them because with these you want to cut some light through, which vermiculite's good for anyway, but we don't want to go crazy with it. We just want to keep them moist. Well, I went crazy with it. Bam! Herb garden complete. Let's see. So besides the herb garden, this is what we got going on here today. There's a lot. And then we're going to try to grow black chia, but I don't know if I want to put these out in the garden or right here next to the house underneath the elephant here. Oh, I'm almost out of seed. She did dump a bunch of those the other day. Yeah, it happens. So, herbs. I really don't think I want to stick. You know what? We're going to go with the stevia. Partial shade. Huh. All right, so this is actually my first time messing with stevia, but we're trying to grow our own sugar. Well, what the heck? This big old thing, or this little bitty thing. Oh, those are fancy. Oh, I like it. Are they tiny? Oh, they're not overly tiny. They're about the same size as just a little bit smaller than marigold, about the size of a fennel. I just dropped it. Crap. So we're just gonna put them in with it. Oh, that was a little more dump than I wanted, but that's okay. So was that. All right. That's stevia. Perennial. Oh, it comes back. I didn't know that. Stevia sweet.